And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. Big shout out to one of my Patreons here, and that is, man, have I lost the I've already lost the tab, but it's Miriam Leva. Thank you so much for supporting and for this request, which is Broadway by the Goo Goo Dolls from 1998 from the album Dizzy Up the Girl. Oh, okay, that's all right. Interesting there. And Iris by Goo Goo Dolls is one of my favorite songs of all time, but I don't think that I have heard any of their other songs. Maybe in passing, but I couldn't name you a single other song from the Goo Goo Dolls. So let's see if I recognize this one. And I guess we're going back to the 90s. This is my first time reacting to the Goo Goo Dolls. So this is exciting stuff every time I see somebody for the first time on the channel. So thank you guys for tuning in. Again, if you'd like to support my music journey, check out the Patreon. It helps out a lot. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on, and let's begin. Clock in, clock out.
Broadway is dark tonight. It's a little bit weaker than you used to be. Broadway is dark tonight. See the young man sitting in the old man's bar, waiting for his turn to die.
Oh.
Rock star. And Friday night's gone too far. The dim light hides the years on all the faded girls. Forgotten but not gone. You drink it off your mind. You talk about the world like it's someplace that should be. You see you'd love to run home, but you know you ain't got one. 'Cause you live in a world that's your best forgotten round here. Broadway is dark tonight. A little bit weaker than you used to be. Broadway is dark tonight. See the young man sitting in the old man's bar, waiting for his turn to die. Choke down all your anger. Forget your only son. You pray to statues when you're sober up for fun. Your anger don't impress me. The world slapped in your face. It always rains like hell on the loser's day parade. You see you love to run home, but you know you ain't got one. 'Cause you're living in a world that's your best forgotten when you're thinking of a joke. And nobody's gonna listen to the one small point.
They
Another business around here. Broadway is dark tonight. A little bit weaker than you used to be. Broadway is dark tonight. See the young man sitting in the old man's bar, waiting for his turn to die.
Oof, this is kind of heavy. I did not expect, this type of lyrics. Broadway's dark tonight. See the young man sitting in the old man's chair or in the old man's bar, something like that, waiting to die. That is kind of ominous. First things first, we hit the like. I will subscribe immediately to the Goo Goo Dolls, and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. So again, I don't know much about the band. I'll look it up in a second, but the singer here looks familiar. Was he a judge in American Idol? I think I remember seeing somebody that looks very similar to him as a judge, but yeah, his voice, I mean, it's very fitting for like 90s alternative rock, but he has a certain how do I put this, like raspiness or a little bit of soul behind it that reminds me of some of the singers from the 1970s. Maybe like Rod Stewart or something like that. It's just like the grittiness behind the voice. Like you can definitely tell that there's passion in there. So very much enjoy his vocals and the whole rhythm of the song. I mean the sound design itself, it's very enjoyable. I think that it's kind of how do I put this? Pretty chill, pretty passive. It's just like, okay, a tune that you hear, some light guitars, some drums, but it's not like heavy. It's not hard hitting. What is though is the lyrics, which I will look up here. I'm gonna do some quick research because to me, I mean, before I go into it, it's just like you're comparing Broadway, like the elites, Hollywood, the famous, the people that are at the top, right, having the time of their lives, to the common man, the blue collar worker, as they call them, and how they switched here, right? They have, you start off with them clocking in the old school way at the factory, and everything is gray and dark and cold, depressing, right? This is like a nightmare of a job, right? Not what you want to do, not the lifestyle you want to live, but some people have to do it, and they get stuck in that routine, and it feels like they're just stuck in that box. It reminds me of that music video. I think it is what is it? Time by Pink Floyd. I'm pretty sure it's one by Pink Floyd, but I'm forgetting exactly which one. It's just like you're just like a sheep. You're a number, right? And they don't care about you. Michael Jackson reference. So they're doing that, right? They're in this just like a box of a place, and then the band comes in and they have colors. They have, the energy, brightness. They seem lively, and at some point they switch places, right? So now the workers are rock stars, and it's just kind of cool, switch up there. And by the way, this dance right here, let me see if I get the right here, exactly right here. Wait for it. I feel like that would go viral today on TikTok. But yeah, anyway, man, this band is I think I want to dive deeper, and I definitely will, because there's more requests coming up for Goo Goo Dolls, so stay tuned. But first, before I let you go, we are going to look up the actual meaning of the song. So Broadway by the Goo Goo Dolls is a gritty reflection on John Resnick's upbringing in a working-class neighborhood of Buffalo, New York, focusing on the cycle of addiction, alcoholism, and the bleak future facing young men in that environment. It explores themes of loss, disillusionment, and the fear of repeating a father's destructive life path. I did get a sense of like father in there, like you're something about growing up in a household that you're kind of pressured by by your parents, or by whatever the situation is, and you're kind of meant to continue that cycle. I don't, for some, maybe some of the lyrics were saying, Father. The title refers to the Broadway Fillmore area, an area described by Resnick's as a tough, lower income neighborhood with a strange darkness. Huh. See, that is surprising because, you think Broadway, that's not what comes to mind, but I guess that was his upbringing. The line, "See the young man sitting in the old man's bar, waiting for his turn to die," refers to Resnick watching peers at age 18 start drinking and falling into the same destructive habits as their fathers. That sucks. I mean, that really, it happens. That is real life. And I respect how real this song is, right? Because the music is fun, the tune is like, okay, this is kind of a bop, but the lyrics are there, and there is deep meaning. Just a second here. So yeah, the video, I could picture it if I were to grow up in this environment. You start drinking at 18, going to the bar, going to the pub, and you see the older generation, right? The older men there, and you're kind of, well, this is my life now, I guess. And you just kind of slowly start becoming what you don't want to, right? You start falling into that habit. And before you know it, 30 years have gone by and now you're the old man. So wake up. The song is deeply personal, dealing with Resnick's, a difficult name to say, difficult relationship with his father, who died when Resnick was only 15. That's sad. Man. It is a song about wanting to break the cycle of despair. I decided I didn't want to be like that, and observing the tragic repetition of light-shortening behaviors, says. Atmosphere, the song creates a mood of hopelessness and urban decay, highlighting the loss of ambition, according to Wikipedia. Okay. Like for me, the song itself is pretty, it feels casual. Like I don't necessarily sense, sadness or like this mournful type of energy. But watching the video, I do get that. So, after this, I'll just have to listen to the song, without visuals, and just have different. But as a first reaction, and I'm so distracted by everything going on in the video. But yeah, I'm definitely going deeper into Goo Goo Dolls. So don't go anywhere. Please write down your suggestions in the comments, subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.